Cape Town firefighters continue to dampen down hotspots on the fourth floor of the National Assembly building. Officials say the inside of the house has been extensively destroyed by the blaze, water and smoke, and fire crews hope to wrap up their work in the next 2 to 3 hours. For the very latest, my co-anchor eNCA Lawson is down at Parliament, and one of the first messages you sent to me yesterday, eNCA, was that the burning of the parliamentary precinct is going to ignite the debate about moving Parliament to Pretoria. And already from the people you've spoken to, you've gotten some opinions on that.
That's right. I mean, I knew it would be top of mind because so many MPs don't like leaving their constituencies and spending so much time here in Cape Town. It means they leave their families. The accommodation here is something that they complain about quite consistently. And it's a big upheaval to leave your family. So there's often been this talk of moving Parliament to Tshwane or the city of Johannesburg, somewhere in Gauteng at least. But as Pemi Majidina said, she's going to fight against that because we just don't have the money for it. But I just want to step aside and ask cameraman Crescendo to zoom in on those firefighters who are at the entrance to the National Assembly chamber. And that is the chamber that you always see for the State of the Nation address, for all the debates that we have been showing you throughout the years, important legislation being debated, and a president, of course, being formally elected, and the parliamentary calendar kicking off. And if you look closely, you'll see that those firefighters have got oxygen on their backs. And that means that the chamber is full of smoke and they need breathing apparatus, which is why we are not being allowed inside. Apart from the fact, I don't know if you've got the exclusive photographs yet of inside the chamber taps, do you?
Yeah, we've just shown those photographs, Lawson, and it is utter devastation in those chambers of the National Assembly.
It's gutted, right? There is pretty much nothing left. I believe that the mace, that is the mace that is carried in before each session, it's a very much a part of the ceremonial aspect of Parliament and very dear to many people who follow the ceremony of the opening of the legislature. That has apparently been saved. People were here in the early hours of the morning and rushed to get hold of those kind of artifacts. But the benches, the officers up at the top there, they have gone. You saw from those photographs there's very little to retrieve, and it's also difficult to assess what other parts of the building are damaged because there is no electricity. We've seen the electricity department go in now to go and assess the damage there. Just to give you an update on what's happening at this very moment, and that is the Speaker, who's really the boss of Parliament, if you like, in layman's term. She is meeting with the Department of Public Works Minister Patricia de Lille. She's meeting with the head of the fire department and a forensic team and receiving a full briefing, and we will be hearing from the Speaker later today, Nosiviwe Mapisa Nkakula, on just how bad the damage is, and from the head of the National Council of Provinces, Amos Masondo, on what part of the old assembly and the new wing has been damaged. So we'll hear from them a little later today and get an update. Back to you, Taz.
Yeah, we're hearing from the President and from the Speaker of Parliament that the business of Parliament must go ahead, so they're trying to find solutions of where they can work, where they can place people, and how the State of the Nation address can go ahead. We'll cross back to eNCA Lawson in a few minutes. Still ahead.